So how have I found the competition so far? I've just found it fantastic. It's been such a brilliant experience to meet the other young people that have been involved. Just a brilliant opportunity as well to meet the panel and to be able to put our ideas forward. It's been quite tough. We've had tough subject to present on, and we've got an even tougher one coming up in the final. But just a fantastic opportunity, a really great experience, and such a learning experience as well. To win the Young Leaders Award, it just means so much for me personally and for my career. I think it'd be a fantastic opportunity to really showcase what I do. I've got quite an unusual role in that. While I'm a leader in housing, I work quite a lot in health, so a really fantastic opportunity to really showcase the link between housing and health, and actually the need for and the power of really good leadership in that integration. So I think that'd be a fantastic opportunity for me and for my career, and that's something that I'd love to be able to do for the sector as well, to really share that opportunity to showcase that. I found the semi-finals so interesting. It was just so fascinating to hear the views of the other young people who were in the competition. They just brought such fantastic ideas. I was jotting down notes the whole time of things I thought we should be thinking about or doing differently. So it was just so inspiring and actually really comforting as well to meet the people who I'm confident are going to be the future chief execs and really senior leaders of our sector, because they were just all so fantastic. And as soon as I left, I tweeted kind of saying, the sector's in safe hands. We've got these fantastic people coming up the ranks. So I think it was just a fantastic experience all in all, really comforting, really inspiring, and just so interesting. So how do I think was put through to final five? That's a really tough question actually, and one that I'm not really sure the answer to. I'd hope it's because the panel could see that I'm really passionate about what I do, and that I'm really passionate about our sector. I'm really proud of our sector, and that I'm also really determined to be a leader in our sector in the future, and to see our sector into a really bright future. And so I'd hope that that's some of the reason. But I think it's really hard. The group of five are just all really fantastic individuals, and to think I share something in common with them is just brilliant in itself, and really just a lovely feeling to think actually there's something that we share in common, and there is something about us as a group, I think, being really passionate and determined for a bright future for the sector. But I couldn't say I know exactly why, but I think being part of the final five in itself is just such an achievement and something that I'm really proud of. My housing career so far, so I've been working at SYHA now for almost 3 years, and that's been my kind of official career in housing. But I suppose really my kind of career in housing has its roots in when I was about 16. I started volunteering. I set up an art group for people with complex mental health problems, and they were people supported by a housing association, and it was a housing association that I volunteered with, and I suppose I started that just really interested in doing some artwork with people, and it'd been quite a nice therapeutic session, and then actually realised how important housing was to these people and what their lives were like. And I suppose I managed to be really fortunate in that I'd got to 16 always having had a house, and I suppose having taken it for granted. Having a roof over your head has just been quite a thing I took for granted, and then all of a sudden I realised what a significant impact it must have on people's lives, where that isn't something that you can take for granted, and that's where my kind of passion and interest in housing really started. And then I spent a bit of time working in child protection, where I had a little bit to do with housing, social care, where I had a lot more to do with housing, and then finally came to SYHA, where I first started as the head of personalisation, looking at how our care, health and housing services were personalised, how they met individual needs. And then more recently I've started a role at SYHA as the head of co-design and improvement. So my role now is looking both at how we involve our customers in everything that we do, make sure our customers have a meaningful role in the design and delivery of all of our services and of our homes. And also looking at how we continually improve the quality of everything that we're doing as an association, with us customers being at the heart of that.